When I walked in, I was actually going to ask, hey, I just want to be familiarized with the tasing process and brand new recruiter. And in order for me to feel good about sending some of these guys in that direction, I want to be able to say, hey, just so you know, this is what you're going to get yourself into. This is how it feels. This is what it's like. I thought, well, okay, maybe I can handle that. It looks like it just stings a little bit. It stings a lot of it. It stings a lot of it.
So the reason we do pepper spray training, it's twofold. The first reason is the Security Forces member realizes what pepper spray feels like. And you just don't go spraying people for no reason. You see how it affects those people, how you're going to be able to handcuff them and put them on the ground. Because here in Montana, obviously it's windy, so if we do end up administering pepper spray, odds are there's a little bit going to get on the officer also. So they're going to have to be able to know what that feels like, to deal with that, and then still be able to accomplish the mission and apprehend the suspect. So there's two folds there. It's to know what the individual feels like that's getting sprayed, and also what it feels like for the officer to feel that pepper spray in his nose and eyes and mouth, and make sure he can still do his duty as far as handcuffing and possibly searching and taking the individual down.
Well, to be honest, I just came here for a tasing. Well, you're getting the bonus plan this weekend. I'll tase you tomorrow. Woo! Let's do it.
I didn't get far enough away. Okay, so when I shoot him, I'm just not going to get a very good spread. So I'm going to have my two alligator clips right up here on top, okay, on his shoulders, which means, all right, that the electricity is only going to be going through his shoulder blades. That is not cutting off his mobility at all underneath. So what I'll end up doing is giving him a drive stun follow-up 3-point down here on the calf, which will bring that electrical current all the way down his body, like you had just seen on the last exposure. So that's what we're going to be doing.
Awesome. Good job, sir.
So the overall training that the airmen are receiving is for Taser and for OC, and that's to understand how these two tools that we use affect a suspect that we have to apprehend. So with the Taser, our members get to see and feel exactly what the Taser does to the individual. And you'll notice in the training a lot, so like Senior Nichols, it's just not the two probes that shoot out that affect the individual, because a lot of times those miss when you're apprehending someone. So you also go to the drive stun too. So it just teaches our Security Forces members to be able to utilize the tools in their tool belt to apprehend folks and make everybody safe, just not the officer, but the individual also.
That trigger, Connor.
That's a long time.
Yes, sir.
It's better when you're under pressure.
All right, so there's not even a foot in between these shoulder blades, okay? Which isn't going to do me very good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and initiate it. I'm not going to give him that third, 3-point contact right at first. I'm going to go ahead and initiate it. You're probably going to see that kind of motion up top, but then you should be able to see when I give him that 3-point contact, okay? You'll be able to see the difference where instead of it just being up top, where then it goes all the way down into his body, okay? You ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and I'll give the command, Taser, Taser, Taser. And there you go, good job. Boom! Yeah!
Oh! Yes!
Thank you. You're welcome.
No, you're a man. I am a full-grown boy.